And another thing that you mentioned in the book, which really struck me, was find a reason. Meaning that when you start your business, you have to have an overall reason in terms of why you're doing it. Is that a correct explanation of it?
Again, it's the number one thing I learned in the military school, the academy. What's your mission in life? You know, if it's just to make money, why don't you just go be a hooker or something, you know, sell drugs? But I really sincerely, naively maybe, I believe you have a mission, I have a mission, everybody listening has a mission. What does God want you to do? So that's what I'm saying is when I met Buckminster Fuller, his question is, what does God want you to do? And the reason a lot of people don't do it is because they don't know how to make money at it. Does that make sense to you? So they just keep working for somebody, or they keep doing what they do, or they, you know, but they don't ask themselves, what does God want you to do? So when I met Fuller, I said, I think I should teach money. And that was kind of I didn't start doing it immediately, but that's when I started to teach and all this stuff. I started practicing. And a lot of times I worked for free for years, just trying to figure it out. But that's what they teach in the Marine Corps. You know, your mission is more important than the money. Mm. So, and that's when I said, oh my God. You know, that's what my rich dad taught me, asset versus liability. Your house is not an asset. But I didn't know it wasn't so obvious to me at the time.
Yeah, I mean, the mission is more important than the money. I think that's just a great statement, because when you have that in mind, you don't try to grab every dollar out
Correct.
there, because there's going to be so many opportunities for you to make a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there. You know, you might have to bend your morals and so forth. But if you have an overall mission of what you're doing, then you're focused on the big picture, and you let all the little money, you know, opportunities go to focus on what it is, like your main mission is. And everyone I know that's successful has that exact same methodology.
Yeah, and the trouble with, if you do a mission and you cheat, lie, and steal, like a lot of my CFOs and CEOs did, they didn't get my mission. Their mission was to take my money. Mm. And so I think, you know, Vlad, I think you right now are operating pretty close to your mission. I don't know, because not God. But if things are working well for you, you're probably even when things are bad, you're still on your mission. You know what I mean? But the question is, what does God want done? That's the question.
Yeah. I mean, my mission, you know, after it took me a few years to kind of figure it out, was to document important people, their life stories of this era. Wow. That's it.
Wow.
That's the mission. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the mission of VladTV. And the understanding is that not everyone who I interview will get a big Netflix documentary and you know, have millions of dollars behind their project. But I have gotten so many people's stories that have passed away, you know, actors and athletes and musicians and so forth, that people can go back and listen to their story firsthand from their own mouth, them telling the story, me guiding the overall story, but them telling the story themselves. And I just felt like if I keep doing that over and over again, I'll be creating what I call evergreen content, which is not just something that's going to be popular today. It's going to be popular 5, 10, 20, 30 years from now. And 15 years later, we have videos from 15 years ago that still continue to get views. And that's my mission.
Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Very few people achieve that.
Yeah, and people like you are part of that mission. You know, I mean, part of my overall mission. Yeah. So I appreciate the time of you sitting down and telling me your story.